Causality. When my placid younger brother scalded himself on his 6th birthday, the first time he ever cried, my mother declared it was inevitable and cultivated a hobby of having accidents. She could no longer touch a newspaper or our dog-eared copy of 1001 Nights without a paper cut that rendered her helpless, and table legs drew themselves to her ankles. She curled herself around whichever body part had let her down, and we replaced the hazards with softer, kinder things. Weekends, we covered up the table legs and door edges in silky cotton wool and smoothed silvery foil over mirrors in case they broke. The feel made us shiver, a cool breeze trickling down the spine. We could still see ourselves in the troughs if we peered hard enough. We went out into the garden less. The concealing took time. Mother breathed less shallowly when we were indoors. We were still invited to other people's houses, other people's gardens, and sometimes we went, until the third time Mother audibly choked on a sandwich or a samosa. We packed invitations into dubbers and stacked them under the stairs. At first, the misfortune stayed at home. Then her heel broke on her way to take me to my first taekwondo lesson, and I waited with my teacher in the book corner and helped her tidy the shelves. Mother limped in with bare feet and slumped shoulders. Miss Fletcher showed her to the most comfortable chair and brought her a cup of sweet milky tea with her soft smile that crinkled her eyes. We didn't talk about taekwondo again. We stopped watching the news. So many floods, hurricanes, explosions that we could feel storms flowing through our veins. We became skilled in uncovering potential disasters. The park where the ball could spill out into the road, the pool where breath could give out too soon. Dal could easily bubble up, rice cookers explode. We ate from packets that tore themselves open, delivered to the door we opened just a crack. We'd sold the oven months before. Burnt fingers were difficult to hold. After every damage to herself, Mother liked to know that we were still intact. She gently stroked the tops of our heads or the edge of our wrists, because skin had its own electricity and hair could cut like wire. Miss Fletcher helped safeguard school, book talk, corner tidying instead of playtime, practicing chess instead of football. The other children stared or giggled, but I'd started to breathe more easily when they weren't too close. I didn't miss the team sports. They all seemed to move so fast. I took time to memorize poems from Miss Fletcher's book of famous poets. I know why the cage bird sings, and hope is a thing with feathers. I was asked to read at the school concert, but Mother sprained her ankle and I was needed to look after my brother. Miss Fletcher's smile didn't crinkle her eyes anymore. That didn't hurt as much as I thought it could. But a typhoon roared in my ears all the way home. Brother and I taped up the windows then, aware of the vortex howling outside, how it took on many forms, how it could be relentless, how it sought out the fissures. We taped up all the cracks, walls and doors, piled up together inside. Together, soft and warm. Preserve.